people, Dr. Barry, London News. I came across this video on YouTube recently. It's a few years old, but it's about a bailiff turn up to evict some people, and he called the police because he was obviously scared he might get disturbed. But anyway, the police turned up, and it was really good to see a real constable in action, acting under the law. And he actually mentioned common law a few times, or three times, in fact, that I heard him say common law. But anyway, the bottom line is to get this warrant, which they're using here as well, with no seal, no wet stamp on it, or wet signature, and it should be in red apparently, which I did know about, but now it's confirmed it. It's worth watching. So watch it. I've edited it down to a pretty short video because it was really, really long and the camera's all over the place. But it's well worth watching. And when you get challenged by these people, you've got to look at the aspect of perjury. Now, I put the Perjury Act up at the end, just freeze frame it as you go along and read it, or better still download it. It's the Perjury Act of 1912 or 1911. I'm not too sure offhand. I saw it a few minutes ago, but I've forgotten. Anyway, London News trying to keep a little bit of cheer there, and we got to keep those criminal cabal in line. Not an easy job. Bye for now.
Hi, John. Yep.
Nice from suspension.
I'll be watching you, watching me.
Hello. That's what we're for. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, sir. The common law, we are indeed, sir.
1835.
Right, we're here to prevent breach of the peace and also to give you notice that the implied rights of access to this property have been removed. Therefore, anything over the property line will be trespass. Also, it's the home of a vulnerable person, well, vulnerable people, which means it's unlawful for anybody, bailiff, anybody to enter this property. So, if that occurs, then that's a breach of the peace. Another thing is we have to see the warrant because we're under the belief that the warrant is possibly fraudulent. It has to be signed by a magistrate under oath. A stamp or a digital copy won't do. That's unlawful. I've also got an M1 civil court claim form here for John, because if he presents us with that and it's fraudulent, he's also committing perjury, because you can only apply for that warrant under health and safety reasons and emergency reasons, which is in the Gas Act 1954.
Just to clarify, so who are you, sorry? Do you reside in the address near Surrey?
No, but we've waived privacy rights for us to deal with this.
Right, so who are you?
Representative legally.
Representing Rachel.
Right, who's Rachel, sorry?
Me.
Do you reside in the address, sorry, Rachel? Sorry, apologies, I didn't see you there, I'm the way. Right, no worries, pal, no worries. This gentleman here,
yep,
allegedly, at this stage, has a warrant issued by the magistrate, is that correct, sir? That's correct. Right, okay. So basically, enter the property, as you're aware. All we're here is to make sure that nobody gets into any bother.
No worries, mate.
Good.
Basically, no one is basically cause any acts of violence or any criminal damage to any property at this stage. That's
Thank
all
you.
we're here for.
Thank you very much.
Is it going to show it?
Oh, first of all, can I have your ID for the camera, please, John?
Don't mind, mate.
Yes, please.
Can I indeed? Yes.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you.
Don't laugh at the picture.
Oh, don't worry, don't worry.
It's a bit dodgy.
Don't you worry.
You see, there's mine.
Thank you very much, John.
Can I have a look at the warrant, please?
Stay at that one.
Cheers.
Don't laugh.
No. Good lad.
There's no name there.
It looks like JT Thompson on this one.
No idea who signed that. There's two different signatures. However, that is fraudulent anyway.
Let's have a look in there, Rick.
Well, it is because when you go to the court, OVO or face-to-face contact hires it. It's a privately hired court.
Public court.
It's hired for the day. Don't tell me otherwise, because I know what I'm talking about. It's hired for the day. Therefore, the judge, the magistrate, cannot be working.
Go ahead.
It's just the law. So
you have to prove jurisdiction to be able to enter anyway, and if you have an EX96 form, that is the only form that allows you to force entry to a property.
You have committed perjury in order to get that, so I'm here to sue you today. Well,
it's against the 1911 Perjury Act, section 12. We can read it to you if you like.
You've got that under false pretenses. The only way you can apply for a warrant, as I've told you before, is if there's a health and safety issue, emergency, or gas leak.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, you really do.
This is your legislation.
No, I'm not talking anything about it.
John, I've learned these facts.
Sorry, hang on, I can't talk to both.
We're not discussing whether to speak or not, because the claim is.
No, you're saying you need a warrant if there's a gas leak.
You do. No, you do. You do. Gas Act. Rights of entrance, John. Gas Act.
Rachel does not consent, so I don't know what you want to do now, John.
We're here to peacefully stop you entering the property.
You're going to sue me?
Yes.
Personally.
Perjury. 7 years in prison. Perjury.
When did I perjure myself?
You've got that through perjury.
Should we read the act?
You've got that through perjury.
Should we read the act? Should we read the law? Do you want to grab this, mate?
Yeah.
I got it.
You do know it's illegal.
You have no consent. You have no consent to enter this premises whatsoever, John. None.
1911 Perjury Act, Section 12.
Hello.
Hello.
I got you on
Unlawfully,
camera.
willfully, falsely, fraudulently, deceitfully, maliciously, or corruptly taking, making, signing, or subscribing any oath, affirmation, solemn declaration, statutory declaration, affidavit, deposition, notion, certificate, or any other writing.
By doing
Breach
what?
that Section 12.
By doing what?
Producing a fraudulent document.
There's no printed name with that signature either, John.
Unlawful, mate.
It's not worth stating.
It's not necessary these days.
There's no court stamp. Yes, it is. It's law. Don't try and kid us. We're not as stupid as you.
So are we done here now? We finished?
Or do we have to sue you?
Sue?
Ah, lad. Right. Look. It's a Fraud Act 2007, the Perjury Act 1911, Section 2.
Section 12.
Smart meter.
Do you like
vulnerable
the
people.
law then? Do you?
Property. Now,
Maybe.
children under
Common law, yeah?
and there's 2 children under 5.
Common
It's
law,
illegal. The
I
dangerous
obey
one.
it as well.
We don't hurt
You know,
anyone, steal off anyone,
It's not happening today, John.
no harm, loss, alarm, or distress.
If anyone
This is
tries
what
to
it's-
mix
this is
it
what it's
up,
about,
you
John.
just try to get it back. If anyone mixes it.
Fraud and
My
perjury,
right
warrant of
is,
entry not signed
someone
by a
punches
judge
you
or
first, you
magistrate.
can swing right
Warrant
back.
obtained under false pretences. Warrant can only be obtained for health and safety emergency
that's
reasons.
true.
Gas Act
Someone
1954.
swings
Rights
at you
military.
first, you swing back.
So if you want to go ahead with it, I'll go ahead with this. So 1,000.
And also, now that you're aware of what you're doing is unlawful, if you continue to do this, i.e. with our case, you will be sent to prison.
Protection for Harassment Act 1997 will come into effect then as well. So we can sue you for that too.
You're willingly committing unlawful acts, and you will go to prison for it if you continue.
You have the notice.
It's all recorded, you've been served.
What you do from this point, John, is up to you.
Police have no intention of getting involved here, have they?
No, yeah, they're being unlawful. They know what they're doing. For that old court stamp. Unlawful. Fraudulent.
Sorry, sir.
Hey, John.
Sorry.
There's no court stamp on it either. There's no printed name underneath the signature, which it should be.
It should be in red ink.
Should be in red ink as well.
Also, it's illegal to fit a smart meter with children under the age of 5. I can't emphasise that point enough. And there's 2 children under 5 in that.
John, if you go and look online at the smart grid,
Behind us, you know.
I mean, at the end of the day, sir, I love what you're saying. Like I said, this is all civil.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's very rare we actually deal with civil
Yeah.
cases. As I said, we're on to prevent
Exactly.
common law,
Yeah.
or make sure there's no, we don't have to
Exactly.
write down on Section
Yeah.
3 Criminal Law Act and all that weird and wonderful stuff.
how come you got called today?
Say again, sir.
How come-
Just to prevent a breach of the peace at
Yeah.
this stage. We always are in type of situations where
Yeah.
there's
Even though
possibility.
no one's come to the door yet?
Say again, sir.
Even though...
It's just basic prevention is better than cure, as they say.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can appreciate this individual turns up at an address. There's
Any more storage?
three or four people there want to possibly cause harm. I'm not saying that you're going to cause harm to anybody, but
Cause peace.
that could have come.
Premature peace.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. As a result, it's better for us to be here.
Yeah,
prevent
no,
any
of course.
offences taking place.
Sweet.
Yeah, no one wants to get arrested, do they? You know.
Nope.
No, especially me.
Yeah.
No.
Like it says, I don't want to listen to a court stamp and all that. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. This is the first one I've done in 16 years in my police service, so...
It's not lawful, that. That's
Yeah.
all we need to know.
Guarantee it.
Who's the landlord?
The landlord, I don't know her name.
See you later, Charlie.
Have the meters there.
Take care, mate.
Have it. They kick it out as soon as they keep
Good
the
lad.
contract.
I'll see you later.
Aye.
And how many children in the address? Sorry,
4.
sir. There's 4.
4, 2 under 5.
2 under 5.
The class is vulnerable.
Cheers, sir.
What's your next move, John?
Sorry?
What's your next move?
No, but it's in my contract. No meters to be. You know, it's this house, and you know, and I've come up with every possible thing that I can come up with
An
Ovo
alternative
Energy. Yeah,
related to
and
that,
they've
and
completely
to
said
that. They have-
no. We're taking you to court, and we're going to charge you for it as well.
They have actually committed perjury as well, because like I say, to actually obtain that warrant, it needs to be under health and safety reasons or an emergency, i.e. a gas
Section
leak.
12 of the
It's
1911
actually
Perjury
the Gas
Act.
Act. Gas Act, rights of entry, 1954.
Section 1 Criminal Act.
And they've honestly, they've bypassed that, bypassed it. It happens all the time. It's not a lawful warrant.
What they expect is people to be unknowledgeable, unknowing,
it's
and
true.
roll over.
Knowledge is power, as you say. It's true.
Like I said, at the end of the day, sort of stuff. You've got somebody who's representing yourself. This gentleman's turned up, like I said, with.
He doesn't want to do it.
I think you've done a very good job today. Thank you for being under oath.
Like at the end of the day, like I said, we're all accountable, aren't we, at this stage? And I'm not going to lie to you, because I'm not allowed to, apparently.
Apparently.
In relation to civil cases, because, like I said, we're not talking in relation to this matter. We've looked at the warrant. You've informed us that you don't believe the warrant is legit at this stage.
And even before he even showed it, it couldn't be.
Right. So, at the end of the day, they're going to go away. We're going to go away, and everyone's going to get their heads together and hope for something.
Might have seen it if we do. It'd be a pleasure because you're a nice guy. So thank you very much.
Take care now.
Nice one, mate. See you later. Woohoo! Fucking result.
Yeah.
I won't read through this. You can read it yourself to freeze frame it, to slow it down. It'll take up a lot of space. There's the Act. And over here, we have an interesting aspect of it, where, however, common law continues to apply in Victoria, even if the Labour Party try to get rid of it, Bob Hawke. Common law, it's all common sense. And most of the Crimes Act is common sense and it's common law. Let's go to the next page, and you can slow this down in the statement. This is the actual Act here itself, I think, on this page. Leave it there for a few seconds, that you freeze frame the shot on YouTube and read it and look it up yourself, which is probably much better. But it is a very, very serious offence, as you can see there. Imprisonment. And when a lot of these people go to these courts, I'm sure the councils are doing this all the time. They're committing perjury to get for dog fines and doing deals with the courts. Again, there's a lot going on that we, the people, have to stop. So I'll leave all that there for you to have a look at. In the meantime, look it up yourselves and download the Act and read it.